up? You and I listen to the smooth grooves of Carolina Slimm. Boy, let's go. I'm finna take off on these niggas for real, ain't no more second guessing. Time been wasted and niggas been out here contemplating about which way to go. Oh yeah, I'm going up. I'm never staying down, I'm never being stuck. You see the music, the messages, and the melody. Put you in places on stages that someone never see. I'm ducking felonies, I'm ducking fuck niggas. I'm in the studio whipping up with some dope niggas. We mixing package the rapping and then it's straight to you. Then hit the scene with that bag, you know how players do. This one goes out to my niggas that's out your rap hustling. Just keep your eye on the prize, don't let it stop.
I woke up on a different type of vibe. Like what a day it is to feel fly. I put on my attire, hit the gas to boost up my high. I guess it's time for me to take a ride. Southeast side, this young quarter piece acting shy. I'm like, sweet, okay, you outside. Listen, I got you covered, this whatever. That's on my tab today, I'm trying to push my love inside of you tonight. Okay, that's a bet. We left, but later on we met. We crept, I clutch, she got that water. The boo-boo head fire. Oh me, oh my, her tricks ain't for kids. Shout out to whoever taught her. I'm splashing in the water.
When we step out, tripping like a faucet, we so fly. Bitches run up on us, we them guys. Been corners, boss, and we so high. It's so right.
Been in corners like we're supposed to do.
It's so right.
And we standing on the top looking over you.
It's so
Ain't got no time for
right.
that sucker shit. See me, I'm on the grind, I'm out here getting rich. I got my tunnel vision on, ain't got no time to miss. Unless it's with a real bad chick, tryna stack up dividends. Ain't got no time to lay ride on niggas tryna get down. I'm looking for a handout, I'm moving on up. Jefferson, when I step out, I'm clean as fuck. Foreigns, I'm pulling up. A fly fat nigga with big
It's alright when we step out, tripping like a faucet, we so fly. Bitches run up on us, we them guys. Been corners, boss, and we so high. It's alright.
Been in corners like we're supposed to do.
It's alright.
And we standing on the top looking over you.
It's alright.
Make sure y'all tune into the E-Weed Media page, goddammit. Like, subscribe, and share this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's E-Weed Media, YouTube, Facebook, all platforms, Instagram, all that shit, man. Shout out to Open One in the motherfucking building. My nigga Gator the Bill. My nigga big business in this motherfucker. Yeah, like that. You and I listen to the smooth grooves. I'm finna take off on these niggas for real, ain't no more second guess. Time been wasted and niggas been out here contemplating about which way to go. Yeah, I'm going up. I'm never staying down, I'm never being stuck. You see the music, the messages, and the melody. But you in places on stages that someone never seen. I'm ducking felonies, ducking fuck niggas. Holla at us in the late night. Yeah, we in the late night. Holla at us in the late night. Away.
Back at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Late Night Podcast. I'm the host of the most Carolina motherfucking Slimm. That way, not so what. Listen, man, we got a very special show tonight, man. Got some very important people in it. We got the very y'all see what I got to the left of me, boy? Very beautiful specimen of a woman in this building. We got an all right looking nigga over to the let me stop. My boy to the far right, who you be, my boy?
Okay. Man, I be boss man, the man with the plan out.
My boy to the far left, who you be?
Hey man, it's your man QZ Ball Buddy from the Bird with the beard. What up?
Hey man, listen, man, we got a very special show tonight, man. We got a brother that's trying to make some changes in the city.
Yes, sir.
And he's putting a stamp down and trying to make sure that we all live a different type of lifestyle in Orangeburg County, man. So my brother to the right, who you be, my brother?
I'm James McQuilla. I'm president of the Orangeburg County Chamber. I'm also running for mayor.
There you go. There you go. And sweet sister to the left, the eye candy of the building. Hey. What's your name, sweetheart?
I'm Shawntel The Prototype.
So that means like you the blueprint?
I know that's right.
Listen, hey, my brother behind the boy, who you be, my brother? That fool over one.
I'm talking about your baby, my favorite baby.
Hey, what you say? What you say, Q?
So no sauce, just ketchup when you pick up them kids. That's how they like these nuggets. That's what bro said.
How you know all that?
That's what bro said. That's why you the favorite.
I guess.
That's what they say.
So before we get into the show tonight, man, we'd like to do a quick, health check with everybody at the table, man. Just make sure everybody, helmet on right. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with you, Mr. McQuilla, man. What's going on with you? How you doing upstairs, brother?
I'm doing well. I tell people I've been trained to do this. All right. I grew up from 7 years old. I was known as the man of the house.
Right.
So I've trained myself. I've retrained my brain to deal with a lot of different things. I compartmentalize whatever's difficult, and I deal with it when I have to. Anything else, I call a tomorrow problem. And so that's how we work with things.
There you go. Sweet sister to the left. What's going on with you?
I'm pretty good. Getting ready for the new week coming up. Looking forward to new things. Trying some new ventures this week. So yeah, I'm positive. Looking in a good direction. So I'm excited.
Q, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to everybody, all of the faithful, man, that's been tapping in with the Shell Talk Show, man. We haven't been live in the last couple weeks. But if you know, you know. So I got to stick to my word. Look, I'm impressed, man. You feel me? Shawntel has come through on a consistent basis. She said she would. She came through for the late night, came to chop it up with the fam. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, look, I stand corrected. I got to call it where it is. You dig what I'm saying? So there's that. We're going to fly past that. But I'm in a great space upstairs. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, brand new music. Oh, man, listen. Wow. So, hey, man, I wanted to do some things tonight, man, but I forget that election this week, so we needed to make sure we got to it and make sure we address that.
We got to make sure that's the focus.
You dig what I'm saying? But I think next week's show, man, I might have a little sneak peek for you guys before the event, because I'm thinking about breaking out a brand new one just right on it. You dig? That's kind of where we at, man. So I'm in a great space. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Lil TT, man. Word. I'll let y'all check it out after the check. Yeah. Lil TT.
I see what's going on. Boss man, what's up with you, bro?
Man, everything's sweet, man. I can't even complain, man. Grateful, man. Grateful. A lot of projects is up and going, and some been completed. You know what I mean? Everything looking good. Did a good little march out there on Labor Day last week. You know what I'm talking about? So that was great. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything looking up, man. I can't even complain. Like I said, I feel grateful.
Good shit.
Yeah, man. As far as myself, man, gratitude is always the attitude for me.
As it should be.
Some people woke up dead this morning. I didn't. I thank the Most High for that. And anything after that, I can pretty much handle.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? He gave me another chance to do it, so I'm gonna try to do my best.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
You should, man.
But getting into the show, man. Mr. McQuilla.
Yes.
So it's getting down to the wire, right?
Oh yeah.
And so when is the voting day? Right? I know early voting is when. Now
Early voting is over.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Early voting went from August 25th to September 5th.
Okay.
So Friday was the last day that you could early vote. So the election is the 9th. That is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
If you don't know where you're supposed to vote, because there are approximately 8 or 9 different voting locations, call voter registration,
right,
and let them know what your address is, so they can tell you where you're supposed to go and vote.
Okay.
Already.
And guess what? And another thing, only excuse me, y'all. Only city individuals can vote for.
That's a fact.
mayor,
That's a fact.
This is called a municipal election, right?
Right.
So
Already.
municipality is the city. You must live within the city limits, and you must live in one of the districts. So, like District 1, there are 5 candidates.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize that. Liz Kitt, who I believe is from District 5, so this is, I believe, District 3. Jerry Hanna. So you have Liz Kitt, Jerry Hanna, and Stroman, who are currently the incumbents.
Right.
Right.
Stroman has 4 other folks running against him.
Right.
There's a very strong likelihood one of them will win. Jerry Hanna has one, Phyllis Pelzer, who's running against him. And then just recently, no one has chosen to run against Liz Kitt or thought about it until recently. You got James Harris, who is a write-in candidate, and he's really pushing the envelope because it's time. I believe she's been on city council for over 30 years.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to ask her during that time, what were the greatest things that she
Accomplished,
instigated? Right. My thing is, what were you individually a part of that made your 30 years worthwhile?
Right.
If you can't think of that, it's time.
Yeah.
It's past.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Right.
but again, this is where term limits come in, right?
Right.
I think that everything should have a term limit,
I
right?
agree.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're dealing with like
Development of a community.
development of community,
Yeah.
anything to do with government, right?
Right. So here's the thing. The president has a term limit.
Right.
You cannot be elected more than twice
Right.
to the
Yeah.
presidency.
Even though
okay?
he's trying to change that.
Right. But so that we don't have a dictator, so that we don't have a king.
Right.
Right. But yet you've had the mayor, Michael Butler, has been mayor for 12 consecutive years.
Right.
So whoever was in first grade the year he was first elected
right.
is now a senior in high school.
Yeah.
If I were the parent of someone who I looked at and said, I can't tell the difference between when you were in first grade and when
now,
you were in
yeah,
12th grade.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dial it back right quick, right? Quincy Johnson, what's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in.
What up?
Let's dial it back right quick, right?
Yes.
Since you brought Mr. Butler's name, right?
Yeah.
Let's dial it back, right? What? So when you become mayor, right?
Right.
Talk that shit.
When you become mayor,
When I become mayor,
Already.
what are some of the things that you're going to do differently from what Mr. Butler's been not doing or has done?
so I guess the biggest thing, and I talked about a new Orangeburg. The N is next level leadership. What I bring to the table is leadership experience, business experience, nonprofit experience, government experience, investment experience, construction experience, education experience, even at the highest level. He does not have that.
Okay.
Not only does he not have the experience, he doesn't have the understanding to make these things come into fruition. Okay? So just like anything else, if you are good at something, let's say you're a diesel mechanic,
Right.
but I need you to work on a gas engine. A regular gas engine.
yeah, right.
This is not what you do. If you are a heart surgeon, but I need you to work on my brain, this is not, you still went to medical school, but that's not what you do. My point is, he is over his head.
Doesn't specialize in leadership.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't
and
specialize
he
in
doesn't have. And again, I'm not being personal.
Yeah.
This is actual facts.
Yeah.
When it comes down to sitting down at a table and negotiating with folks to build, to invest, I've done that. Okay,
Right.
I tell people I lived 55 years before coming to Orangeburg. Okay, I'll be 60 this year.
So you've only been in Orangeburg 5 years.
5 years.
Okay.
Okay. But yet, I know where the money is in this state and I know how to get it. I know who is in control of it and I know how to bargain with them to make sure that Orangeburg doesn't get left behind. Because I'm going to share some things with you that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Orangeburg, the county,
Right.
is growing by leaps and bounds. Orangeburg, the
is.
city, is getting left behind. Now, over the next 4 years, Holly Hill which is a town in Orangeburg,
Orangeburg County.
Orangeburg County, right, will equal the number of people that are in Orangeburg, the city. Why does that matter? Orangeburg, the city, is the county seat. It's where government is. It's where the courthouse is. It's where people are supposed to come to do governmental business for us, right? If you look at Dorchester County, right, St. George is their county seat. Yet y'all might have 3 lights, but where's all the
far developed than Orangeburg?
But where is all the money?
Somerville.
It's Somerville. It's Nexton.
Nexton.
Okay,
Yep.
that's where the real and even now you have Harleyville and Ridgeville getting developed more than your county seat. So here's the thing: Holly Hill will be developed more than the city of Orangeburg. Their downtown is going to look better in the next 5 years, unless I'm able to do what I'm able to do. Okay,
that part.
St. George's downtown look better than Orangeburg's downtown.
It looks better, but here's the thing.
I get what you're saying. With money,
but I'm going to tell you why. Because they've tapped into those who write checks in this state. Folks, I'm going to be honest with you. We are a red state, meaning that the Republicans are in control. Quick history lesson. From literally the 20s up into the early 90s, this is a Democrat state. If you look at Jim Hodges, who was the last Democrat governor in the 90s, and you go back, every governor is a Democrat. Every lieutenant governor, Democrat. The Democrats control. Around 94, the Republicans started taking over. Prior to 94, Orangeburg was getting everything it needed. South Carolina State was getting all the money it needed. Y'all had Senator Matthews, who was a high-ranking Democrat, in a state that was controlled by Democrats. You had Marshall Williams, the other senator, who was a high-ranking Democrat in a state that was controlled by Democrats. And so they were able to get the money, bring home the bacon.
And their families great lawyers.
Okay.
Now,
once the switch happened, you no longer had anybody getting the real money. Okay? Those relationships, they got a little bit here and there. But that's where you start to see Berkeley, Dorchester, Lexington. Exactly.
So let me ask you a question, right?
Yes.
Does that have anything to do with the party or the person?
Party. And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Up until probably 16 years ago, politics was more personal. It wasn't as partisan as it is now. It is extremely partisan now. It's almost like you're a good person, so you must be a Republican in South Carolina. You're a bad person, so you must be a Democrat, right? So they don't even look at the people anymore. First thing out of everybody's mouth is, are you a Republican or are you a Democrat? Wait a minute.
I'm neither.
Exactly. See me for who I am.
But I'm this type of person, right? If Donald Trump does something that I agree with, I'm not gonna not like it. I'm not gonna not like it because of the person that did it. I'm gonna say I fuck with that. I like the fact that you did that. Right.
Doesn't mean you like Donald Trump.
Don't mean I like Donald Trump. That just means I like what you did because
what you stand for in that sense.
So I think that we've come to a place in this country where it's like, okay, people cannot decipher the two.
There you go. That's the problem, and it is a I believe a real bad problem for the black community. Because as I was just alluding to earlier, the fact that folks will tell you some things to make you think that they're benefiting you when in fact they're not. Okay? So folks want to say in this election, they spread a rumor, McQuilla's a Republican. McQuilla's a Republican. That means he's a boogeyman. He's a bad man. Okay? Anybody who know me will tell you I've done nothing but help our culture. Okay?
Yeah, and I can second that. I can definitely.
I mean, but the fact that I mean, I don't know your
affiliation
your government affiliation, right? I don't know which side you lean on, but it shouldn't make a difference because, like I said earlier, it takes a good person to do or to hold a position, right? I don't give a damn what side you leaning on.
But you
at
think
least
about
gotta be
that,
good at it.
But how
Be good
do
at
you,
the position that you are being appointed to.
Right.
how do you determine that if you don't know the person?
Like,
That's
so
what
let me.
campaigns for.
So the thing is, right? All of this is what we're doing is to know the person.
I agree.
That's
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So this whole thing, this whole conversation is for you to know the person.
But that's for people who
But-
watch podcasts. What about the people who
No.
don't watch the news?
But,
don't
but
listen
what
to
about people who don't
podcasts?
even watch politics but just heard that he's a Republican?
Exactly.
And then say, oh, well, I'm just going to write him off
Exactly.
from the beginning.
So how do you learn different?
Listen, watch my
How many
actions.
How many
okay?
people do you know that
Yeah.
actually invest themselves into somebody or something that does not really interest them?
No, I agree. No, I agree in your standing.
Yeah.
But how do you learn somebody, like you said, during the election? But that's only a short period of time where you're promoting what you want to do for the community. You know, versus saying, okay, I've known this person for a long time, or people are standing up for this person, say, oh, I've known him for years.
Right.
Say he does this, he's this kind of man, and this is what he stands for. Versus saying, okay, you know, elections are coming up, and this is the platform he's running on. How do we determine who this person is? How do we learn more?
So that's where we have to take accountability within ourselves, right? Because when they campaign, we got to do our research.
I agree.
We do our research for everything else,
And that's what I was saying.
I agree.
So
if you
it's
don't
all
invest
off
yourself,
actions.
if you don't invest yourself in the whole in the whole candidacy, right? And saying, okay, well, I really want to invest myself in these folks, and saying I want to pick the right candidate. You have people these days have too many distractions.
True.
That's what I'm
be
saying.
honest.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
What's crazy is the biggest distraction though is the hearsay, right? But the hearsay can work in both forums when you do have some people that are informed. So when you do have the few that go and do their research, right, and they are then saying, "Hey, well, look, no."
But
So, for example, we know Mr. McQuilla is worth quality shit.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it makes sense to say, "Hey, look, vote for him for mayor."
Right.
We also know Paige Waymer. We know that she's running for city council seat 1. We know the type of individual she is, and regardless of what, she's also in a line with doing things in a movement to move forward. New. So if nothing else, if you're not gaining nothing else, just the fact that 20 years of the same shit has been the same
Not
shit.
working.
But my whole point is,
my only point is, at least if you have nothing else to go by, you know that there's at least something new.
But my whole point is, Q, that is great, right? I'm not downplaying that.
Right.
But those voices are not as loud as they're supposed to be.
Well, that's a fact. No, that's a whole fact.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, and that is a problem. We
And
need
that's the whole problem, right?
That's what I'm
Those
trying to say.
voices are not as loud as the fucking the
Social media,
social media
everything.
voices, and
Everything that's
and the people that's
distraction.
used to
The big budget
that don't like change, right?
Right.
Because the biggest thing when I go to work, when I gotta tell people that something's changed,
Yeah, right.
All that
Yeah.
backlash.
you get what I'm saying?
They're not comfortable anymore.
Yeah.
So what makes the political approach appeasing? What makes your political approach? What makes a political approach inviting to a current
this,
culture?
yeah,
You
this,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, because what you're saying, and I agree.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, though, you still have to ultimately find out, okay, what's going to make the current culture at least open your eyes to see that, okay, it makes a
and
difference.
then you gotta put a disclaimer on it without playing yourself, because you can do some shit, but you're gonna play yourself.
Not when you're the parent.
And when you trying to stoop down to the level of getting acceptance from people, right?
What I'm saying though is not when you're the parent. So if every individual parent does their due diligence and just kind of finding out their surroundings, finding out at least what who their mayor is, at very minimum.
I don't know that.
Because there are 17 mayors in this county.
But you have to understand something, Q. You are a parent, right?
Right, correct.
Right. And so look at the parents. Let's look at all the parents. I'm a parent. You're a parent.
Right, correct.
You're a parent.
Yep.
Slightly a little older than me. But what I'm saying to you is your values of how you look at things.
Right.
It's not a diss. Right. I'm saying the value of how you look at things are slightly different from mine,
Right.
because of your age,
Right.
and because of the way you are wired,
Right.
right? So look at our parents. Look at the parents that we have to deal with, right?
Right.
And think about what you just said again.
Well, I'm just talking about a way to make the voices louder.
I understand what you're saying.
We're talking to our kids, not other people. I'm saying
no. I understand what you're saying.
Okay,
but I'm talking about the type of people that are parents.
But you still have to meet them.
I mean,
You get what I'm saying? Because we got it's some fucked up people out here, man.
You need them to vote though.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you meet them? How do you use your platform currently to meet them where they are?
It's a very tricky way. It's a tricky time.
Have to get there.
It's a very tricky time, and when in a situation like you, like the only thing you can do is be organic.
Right.
That's what I think.
Right. And authentic.
And
I am who I am.
That's a fact.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, we work together on grants. Right. He's seen me work.
Already.
Whether it's in the suites or the streets.
Already.
With the police.
On the streets too.
Okay. No, you got to know.
Already.
But think about this. I've been here 5 years and I'm running for mayor, and most people know who I am.
Right.
That tells you I have been putting in work.
Right.
I don't play.
You
Okay.
don't beat your feet on the street.
Exactly. Everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Every entity in this county, not just the city. Okay. I've helped hotel owners get a contract with South Carolina State. I've helped small businesses write grants.
Right.
I've helped nonprofits get started. I've helped people find the right people for their board. I've helped businesses get SBA loans. Okay? So I've been speakers for whatever group has asked.
Right.
I don't discriminate. All I ask is that if you're going to use my time, do something that's in the best interest of Orangeburg.
Right.
Damn right.
Okay?
Already, man. Yeah.
So
yeah, man.
And
So for anybody watching, man, realistically speaking, if you don't live in the city limits,
right.
But if you got your grandma, you got your auntie, you got your older cousin, and you know she ain't finna vote, you know he ain't finna vote. You know what I'm talking about? You know that shit ain't happening.
Pick them up and take them.
Call them today. No, call them today. You dig what I'm talking about? Because don't pull up on them Tuesdays that I ain't made it. You know they don't work like that. Call them tonight. Call them tomorrow. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Go and tell them, man, look, go and find your voter registration card. I'm going to take you to vote, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, I'm not telling you to coerce them into who to vote for, but take them to go vote tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or Tuesday, rather. And what I'm saying is it bit us in the ass years ago because we didn't know the confines and we didn't know the construct of the city limits.
Yes.
Didn't know like you dig what I'm saying? Like so at this point, look, let's at least make it work for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you to go. I'm going to go and vote for James McQuilla and Paige Raymond. You dig what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is to go tell your peoples to go vote for the people you like.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Another question, Mr. McQuilla.
Yes.
So when you win the selection,
Talk about it.
What are some of the things that you have in place? Because I know you're a planning man. A man without a plan life would drive me insane. Shout out to Scarface. But anyway, so I know you have a plan, right?
yes.
Give us some of the things that you have in place that in your psyche that you want to see for Orangeburg.
And not to cut your wisdom, but I would like to use the word vision because that vision answer that question y'all was talking about earlier. Once you show them a vision,
what is your vision in Boss Man? What's your vision?
So, and I'm glad he said that because number one, I want to articulate the vision so everyone knows what we're going to be. The vision is, and this may sound a little crazy, but I want Orangeburg to be mentioned in the first 4 names of the cities that anybody talks about when they talk about South Carolina.
I agree.
Now, right now, they talk about Columbia.
Not to cut your wisdom, right? But Orangeburg is mentioned.
Not in a good manner.
But not in a good way.
You don't want that. You talk about good.
I'm just saying we mentioned, but think about how infamous Orangeburg is. If we could just
turn it around,
right?
180.
Yeah.
And we need to do that. Some people love that characterization of Orangeburg because they go someplace, like, I'm from the Burg. I'm from the that.
I kind of like that shit. I ain't gonna
Listen. But we're going to make everyone proud.
No, that's right.
I'm from Orangeburg because right now,
Yeah.
if you go to Virginia and you say, what do you know about South Carolina? They're going to say, well, I hear Greenville is doing great.
It's
Oh,
nice.
Columbia, that's y'all's capital city. Charleston, and then Myrtle Beach.
That's a fact. Right.
Exactly.
That's a fact. That's
The
a fact.
vision is to take over from Myrtle Beach. Now, why Myrtle Beach? Because my thought is we're going to create a line.
Columbia, Charleston, Orangeburg, Charleston.
There you
already
go.
there. It's already there. Yeah, that's right.
Columbia,
That's right.
Good idea.
Orangeburg, Charleston.
Right.
Okay? Now, we're going to be able to do that because Myrtle Beach is an entertainment economy, but it's mainly the beach and the golf.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
When we get the casino, and I do believe we're going to get the casino
Already.
all right?
Yeah.
That's going to bring in billions of dollars over the next 10 years. That's going to help develop Orangeburg. Now, this is not part of my vision because, number one, that is outside of the city.
Of your window of opportunity.
Right. So, but the city, for us, again, I talk about happy, healthy, and safe.
Yes.
My focus is to get groups like this together and talk about what makes you happy. The young people, right?
Right.
Is it money, jobs, family, education? Things, quality of life.
All right.
Let's talk about the happy, so it's not James's idea, but it is what affects us. Let me ask you this question, because I'm gonna continue to answer your question, but let me ask you this: do you like Burger King?
No.
Okay. What fast food restaurant do you like?
None.
I'm not a fast food.
I figured you weren't, but okay. But let me just say this. Let's say you did like a Whopper,
Okay.
and you go, I'm gonna go to Burger King and get my Whopper. But when you go to Burger King, they say, "Welcome to Burger King. Pull around." And you go, "Oh, I didn't place my order."
Yeah.
And they go, "Well, we make great fries. Everyone loves our fries, so we're going to give you these fries. Pull around." Well, I don't want fries. I wanted a Whopper. Right? It's like, no, we've taken our time. We have the best fries in the world. Come on and get these fries. You're like, that doesn't make sense. That's not what I want. If I say, we're going to do this, I haven't talked with the people who want what they want to make them happy.
Exactly.
And then they come up and I go, look, I got you this great skating rink,
But that's
this
not
great
what I
skate
asked
park.
for.
Exactly.
That's not what
I need to sit down
You're deflecting.
and say,
Already.
what
Will
do
make
you
you
want?
happy.
What will make you happy? Right. Let's go a little bit to the healthy, right? And I'm going to go back to happy. One of the things that will make folks happy is a thriving downtown.
I said that.
Okay.
all the time.
Now, I can say this. I already have heard from 4 developers who have the money to help us grow downtown. Okay? Now, people mentioned something, somebody mentioned this the other day. Well, James, aren't you worried about gentrification? I'm concerned about development, number one. But do you know what gentrification is?
Right.
Okay? It's when it happens when black folk, for the most part, minorities, own an area.
They sell their own shit.
Right.
Okay? Now, but here's the deal. Do you know who owns 90% of the buildings downtown?
White people.
White people.
Right.
Okay? So how can it be gentrification if they're fixing up their own buildings?
When all this time they should have been fined for them being in the state that they are in.
Now, listen, I do know that a lot of people who don't live here own these buildings, but I also know that the mayor hadn't sent them any letters
And
to
that's
say, I'm that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Already.
Okay, I'm that guy.
Clean up
Come
your
clean,
shit.
yep. Either come clean it up or we taking it from you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Let's go. Tighten up.
There won't be.
He's a little busy. He's a little busy.
Okay.
And
Now,
now fixed.
here's the other part of that. You're a business person.
All right.
Let's say that the city used a private-public partnership with these business owners to fix up their buildings. Their buildings. Public funds, private funds, fixing up their buildings. But in order to do that, we're going to require that they rent the building for free a whole year.
That's a good move.
Okay? Because we've spent money fixing up your building.
Okay, right.
Now, my plan is to negotiate two things. One, the first year, they're going to have to lease that building out for free.
I agree.
The second year, the lease is half of the third year's lease.
I like that.
Okay? That will allow business folks
Growth.
like you
To make some money.
There you go.
Because anybody in business already knows that the first year of business you ain't making no money.
But business 101.
And I want to be
Make money.
downtown.
Yeah.
101.
Capitalize on
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So if you
money
could do
progress.
that, see now your vision has a greater chance
Yes.
of surviving.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
least
yeah.
5 years
Because
minimum.
you know, you already know that first year I have no expenses.
Well, I think the better terminology is to be able to establish.
Yes,
Right.
right.
You can find it.
First
Yeah, you
step.
can find it. That's right.
You can establish something at this point, right? You know what I'm saying?
And then the next year, let's say that the rent is now $1,200,
Right.
but you're only paying $600.
$600.
Okay, you've established yourself, you've gotten the clientele, you've worked your business, you see what worked and what doesn't work, and you're making money. So now you're paying $600 a month, knowing because you got a plan
Right.
that the next year it will be 12.
Right.
But now you
Yes.
got 2 years
Right.
under your belt.
Yes.
You could be a lingerie store. You could be
already know.
a restaurant. You could be a barber.
Right.
You could be a bar. Okay, you're stacking cash, and you're doing what you need to stay in business.
Within trial and error of what your business is
Yeah.
going to take. to
Exactly,
grow.
exactly. Because you don't know that
Yep.
first year.
Oh, it's hard.
And a very wealthy businessman told me this once before, and this is part of my negotiation with folks. 50% of something is better than 100% of
Yep.
nothing.
Nothing.
There you go. And if you're getting nothing right now, then when I'm able to offer you 50%, or when I'm offering you nothing at all, remember, your building is dilapidated.
Right.
I'm going to fix it up. But guess who owns the building?
Right.
You do. You still own the
Yeah, you
building.
still
Yeah.
own the building. You're not losing no equity.
If I've put, in fact, you're gaining.
Yeah,
If I
that's a
put
fact.
$40,000 into fixing your building up, or $60,000, you weren't going to get that in
weren't
rent.
gonna get shit.
You weren't going to get that in
And
rent.
that's the thing, they just let the buildings sit there.
Right.
Nothing's happening with these buildings,
They
and it's
probably
going to cause
using
you,
it for loans.
and it's going to cost you more to even repair.
And it's hurting who we
The
are as a
community.
city. And you're
Yep.
right. There's
It's
a
an
term
eyesore.
on your balance sheet, basically, that says deferred maintenance, meaning you were supposed to maintain this building, but you hadn't been doing it. And so
Right.
you deferred that maintenance.
Yep.
Now it's going to be even more costly to fix.
Yep.
Okay, so when we get that happening, then there's the healthy part. You got the happy, the healthy. We live in a town that has a high rate of diabetes,
obesity.
hypertension, kidney disease, and worst of all, Alzheimer's. We are number 8 in the entire nation. Orangeburg is number 8 in the nation, not the state, the nation for Alzheimer's.
I tried to bring in some program, they denied me.
Well, what we're going to do, because the current CEO of the hospital sits on my board at the chamber. I've managed a medical practice, right? I've worked in the medical industry. We're going to partner with the largest medical research university in the state, which is what? MUSC. Remember,
First of all, let's dial this back. Okay. I got a real problem with that MUSC shit.
okay,
I don't think that brick building down there on 601 deserves the title of MUSC because MUSC, as I know it, to be a prestigious medical facility, right? That shit down there is not that.
You got to give them time.
Yeah, and it's making progress. I can tell you, my mother lives in Sumter. When it was time for her hip surgery, you know where I brought her? Here.
You got to give them
Okay.
time.
Her surgeon, Orangeburg. She came to Orangeburg. We had the surgery. She loved it. She comes back for her appointments.
Shout out to Mama.
Yeah. It can get better
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
work together. I have a motto. Success is simple. When we work together. Don't forget that other part. When we work together. The city can work with the hospital.
Yeah.
The city can work with the free clinic. The city can work with some of these federally funded medical clinics that we have. We have two. We have, the one on 601, Family Medical,
Family Health
Center.
Family Health
And we have Hope Health. Hope Health.
Right.
Both of them are federally funded. They get a lot of federal dollars. Now listen, if we
What are they doing with the money though? What are they doing?
Well, again, they are treating individuals. Medical healthcare is very expensive, right? Labs, because it's pretty much everything is expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, again, like we got.
And people come when they're very,
this is
very
a whole other
sick.
show I'm about to go into.
That's too much of a case.
Yeah. So I'm
So the healthy part,
go
right?
ahead.
And then the safe part.
Because I'm about to go somewhere else.
So happy, healthy, safe. The safe part is we've got to learn to build a culture that says I can go wherever I want to go without fear that I'm going to be assaulted, that I'm going to be killed, that I'm going to be targeted. All right? That's not that difficult. You have to realize a small percentage of people commit the largest percentage of crime.
Yeah.
My thing is, don't target them for punishment. We've done the targeting for punishment. We've done the midnight basketball trying to appease people. A lot of people do what they do for the financial gratification and that they need the money or want the money, and because it gives them a social organization to be a part of. See, if you went to South Carolina State, you a bulldog, and everybody. So where'd you go to college? But what if you didn't? What if you didn't go to college? Right?
Yeah,
if you go to so people love and need to be part of a social organization. Were you in the military? Were you in the Scouts? Were you at a college? Did you work? Do you go to a certain church? People always ask a question when they meet you to figure out
Who are you?
Right. What is your socialization?
So what's your circle look like?
There you go. Now, outside of that, that's why I wanted to bring the entertainment economy. What we're doing right now is part of entertainment, right? There are a lot of people who have talent, but they don't want to be a part of the traditional economy.
Yes.
They don't want a job paying $18 an hour or $16 an hour or $25 an hour. They don't want that job. They don't want to be in the military. Okay. They didn't choose to get into $100,000 worth of debt by going to college, right? They don't want to be a truck driver. They don't want to be a skilled laborer because they have this artistic talent that is gnawing at them. We've got to give them that outlet, but make it a safe place to be, meaning this. They should not get eaten up by the entertainment industry. What I'm proposing is a private-public partnership where the private part are investors who want to see crime go down. There are families and people in Orangeburg who they want to see that because it's going to help us recruit industry. So they will invest money. The public part is the government, meaning the city council, along with money from the film commission, the state. And then there's another part where it will be the talent. And so as we bring in money, we make shows. We're going to be selling them overseas, by the way. I didn't get to that part. Because I do have relationships with other countries that can buy what we do. Okay? Now, I have friends who've done this. I have a friend of mine went to high school, played pro football. He got into movies. He had 6 TV shows on at one time where he was making money. But guess what? Not a single one of them was in the U.S. Not a one. So we can do that. And we'll be taking kids out of their environment
and
taking them. Oh, exactly. They're going to chant.
Where are you
this
from?
is not
South Carolina?
This is not new.
That's going to get that name.
Listen. Barry Gordy did this already when he took kids out of the projects. They traveled all over. They gained some fame, some fortune, and some money. The difference about what I'm trying to do is that nobody involved is going to find themselves in poverty or getting their money taken from them because a third of this entity will be owned by the city, a third will be owned by the investors, and the other third will be owned by the talent. Okay.
I will say this right here, right?
Yes.
Orangeburg, the town.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the county. Well,
Right.
I'll say the county, right? I even go as far as to say the county. County of Orangeburg has some of the most
The talent
talented
is crazy. Oh my
people
God.
I've ever met in my life. I have never seen a group or a group of individuals that has so much talent, and it's not repetitious, right? It's not like this person sound like this person, or this person does it, this person does. To come out of this small space is so much talent here, and I think that if we had the ability,
Right.
to like give it to somebody,
Yep.
and put it to the masses, it would be never ending, man. And I think that
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
Listen,
Set off a trend.
you already know that a small town called St. Matthews has given us Viola Davis and some other,
The Big Show,
and Orangeburg
that's
has done
right,
something.
yeah.
But here's the thing. I have the CPA firm and the law firm already set up to protect everybody's interests. Okay? We have the blueprint. We have 2 universities with artistic departments where kids act, direct. So your talent might be that you are a great artist and you're doing set design, or you so like I've had friends who did costume design. I have a friend of mine who I went to high school with. She's a well-known designer now, but when we were in high school, she designed the cheerleading outfits,
Right.
because she was a cheerleader.
Yeah.
But she does movies now. Okay, you have that talent right here. But what if we were able to
Work together.
There you go.
Rolodex. Have the Rolodex effect where you
I have Rolodex. I bring them in.
Yeah.
It's protected. They're on salary. However, but like the NFL, remember all players
to
are on
get back
salary.
in.
But guess what? They can make money off of their marketing.
Right, exactly.
If we
Right,
make you
right,
famous,
right.
you can
You
make money
take
off
that
your
and then you
marketing
go right, and right.
while
There you
you're
go, there you
getting
go. Right.
your salary.
That's a fact. Absolutely.
So when we
should do
offer
something.
this to the kids and to the young people who have talent that they may be in the street right now, don't you think they'll say, you know what? I know I'm good at this.
Already.
I'm going to go every day down to the mall where we've cordoned off that area to make TV shows and make movies.
They do
And
it
then
in Atlanta.
All the
they
time.
do it in Charleston, South
They
Carolina.
definitely do it in Charleston.
Okay? Citadel Mall already doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have young people here.
We have to invest
We'll
in
get that opportunity.
We have to invest in the youth, and that's one of the things that I like about what you stand for.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where that new leadership gonna come from.
Invest in the people, because I don't really think that the current leadership has been invested in the people. I think it's just been. I'm not here to beat a dead horse, but it's like I have not seen anything that has been beneficial to the people.
Yeah, nothing's changed. man.
Yeah,
I tell you, I'm not a me guy. I'm a we person. Okay. What will make me happy, and again, it's not bragging. I've done a lot of different things in my life. I've helped a lot of people get to where they are.
Kiki,
what
what's
makes
up, boy?
me happy is seeing them do great things.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I could give you lists of folks that I've worked with that are now doing great things. Huge. They're CEOs. They're generals. They're lawyers. They're doctors. They're executives. Right. But I recruited them to college.
Yeah.
I've been their mentor. I mean, even the soccer coach over at South Carolina State, I used to mentor him when he was 9. Okay, I can show you lawyers that I brought to
I'm
college.
looking for a new mentor. I've been saying that. I'm very interested.
I'm gonna use up all my brain.
We'll talk later.
I'm gonna use up all my brain to help anyone achieve, because at the end, when I'm gone, I don't want, you're not going to say, well, he was selfish. He could have done this. He could have done that. Right. No, I'm not going to be here forever. And I have no problem helping people achieve what they want to achieve.
Pass the baton.
Right.
That's all you got to do. Pass the baton.
Listen, man, September 9th is the day, right?
September 9th, starting at 7 a.m. in the morning to 7 o'clock at night.
So where did they go vote?
So there are, I think, 7 or 8 different precincts. Okay, some of them have switched because the chamber building used to be one, but it got flooded out, so they had to move it to Mellichamp. Right? Call voters registration. You can ask for Aurora or anyone else and say, "I'm not sure where to go. Here's my address." Yeah, you vote based on your address already. Okay, and they will tell you which location to go to.
Please don't just go to any place and try to.
Because you won't be able to vote anywhere.
They'll redirect you. That's the good thing about the voting spots in Orangeburg. They will redirect you. Yeah.
We just don't want nobody with no excuses. Or
no excuses. And Orangeburg is not that big.
And I'm going to put another thing out there, a call to action. Like Q said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not in the district to be able to vote, start talking to the folks in the areas that are able to vote.
You know,
hey, you gonna vote for me?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gonna vote for me?
Right.
He not even listening. Hey, you gonna vote for me, sir?
Absolutely not.
No parts of that.
Just make sure you vote for Mr. McQuilla. How about that?
Already.
All right.
For sure, man. Yep.
Anyway, man, we thank you, man, for even choosing our platform, bro.
Oh, man. Wow.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You could have been anywhere, but you right here.
Yeah.
With the people.
With the people.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, man. Next week is another week, man. And we all have different responsibilities.
Right.
Everybody got different things going on, man. What you got going on next week, Mr. McQuilla?
Well, I'm running for mayor. but I have other chamber things. But here, what's most important right now is winning this mayoral election. Be careful about what people try to get you to be scared. Okay? I always say the 2 emotions that cause action more than any others are love and fear.
That's a fact.
Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Now, just a quick, if I could give a quick story.
Come on with it.
Anybody here afraid of heights? Like very high buildings?
Yep.
I am.
Okay. Y'all remember what's happened? Y'all remember 9/11, right?
Yep.
Let's just say that you were on the 65th floor, right? That's really high up.
Right, absolutely.
And you had a child in the daycare of the building right across, right? You worked in this building, your child worked in the other, was in daycare in the other building. If that building had gotten hit and it was on fire, and you saw your child over there, and it was long enough for a ladder to reach your child, would you cross that ladder being fearful, right, of heights?
Oh, I fear's all out the window now.
Yeah, right.
Because of what? Love.
Because of love, yeah.
That's right.
Okay? That love will cause you to act, right? Will override that fear. But let's talk about fear. Anybody afraid of snakes?
Me.
Okay? Let's say you and I are approaching each other on the interstate. The car's going 70, 80, 90 miles an hour, right? You see me, I got a snake around my neck, right? Because I like snakes, right? And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I go, hey, man, don't worry. He's not poisonous. He bite, but he's not poisonous, right? And that's why I got his hand. I got his head right here.
I already got to answer this question.
So as we get closer together, and I go, look here.
I'm not coming around you, first of all.
So, but if I throw the snake at you, I already told you that he's not poisonous. But you might run into the street where you know you're going to get killed.
Right.
Right? Fear.
Oh, that's
Fear will cause you to be irrational.
Mr. McQuilla, if I saw you in the street with a snake around your neck, I'm gonna pass your ass like everybody else.
That fear already
Because that's my fear.
But if I listen, I know this has nothing to do with anything. But I had to get over my fear of snakes because of where I grew up in the country. Right? And then when you're a dad and a husband, I had to kill a couple of them, many different. But don't mean I like them. I just had to control the fear, right? But my point is, people are going to try to scare you because that's the tactic that they use to get you to move.
I was just saying that same thing, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say this: we not gonna spin off into another show. But I was just saying this. I said, man, the Democratic Party is using racism and fear as they main. I just said that right before you came in. I said, man, everything ain't racist, man. They make everything racist or transphobic or it's like, man, what?
Because they make it think that it may happen to you. If they'll do it to them, they'll do it to you.
Yeah.
Whoa. But what are you doing to me right now? Right. See, you're manipulating.
You mind fucking me.
That.
He said,
or being complacent. A lot of people are complacent with what is going on now, what's currently happening, and don't want change or fear for change. And like you said, we've been doing this for a long time, 12 years with the same mayor with no change. Nothing has happened downtown. And now that things are getting closer to the election, that's when you notice minor things improving. But we wanted this a long time ago, so why now?
But you already know how it's going to go, right? It's going to go right up until the election, and when they win, it slows back down.
Else happens. Go back to shit.
Until election again. That's it. Every time. So we want change. We don't want complacency. We want get up, get out. We want better for Orangeburg. A new Orangeburg.
A new Orangeburg. Thank you.
Boss Player, what you got, man? Next week, what you looking like?
Oh man, I'm looking at what James got going on next week now. But for real, next week, same old thing, man. Getting work done. Coming from working on stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's actually pretty smooth for me the next couple of weeks. So I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm talking about?
Like your head, nigga.
I ain't got to travel. I was supposed to leave out on the 11th to the 14th, but now I ain't got to go no more. So.
That's what makes it so smooth.
Everything that got a little easier. You know what I'm talking about?
You can lay in the bed a little bit.
Yeah. But we do got some community cookouts going, and we trying to register folks to unionize at their job sites to fight for that higher pay, man, because this pay they giving now ain't enough.
Make that money.
Make sure you do what you got to do to get on through, man. We appreciate all your services, man. Boots on the ground. I'm pretty sure the folks that you fighting for are also, myself included.
Damn right, man.
They out there in the paint with us.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your services, brother.
Absolutely.
QZ.
Yes,
ball head buddy from the bird with the beard.
Yes, sir, man. Look, so next week is we right back at it, bro. Again, y'all make sure y'all check us out on the 20th. Right, make sure, man.
Yeah, we're going up for my brother Plush, man.
All that Plush, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we going all the way up for bro. I've been practicing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all been in my bag a little bit right here. You know what I mean? Like, so this is kind of it's a big deal for me, bro. So like, it's you looking at 200 plus people, man. Yeah, that's what, and I already know I know the vibe, and I just need everybody to catch the vibe with me for a little bit. I need a little bit of time. You did gonna tell me, but yeah. So outside of that, man, right back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all make sure y'all check out QUEZEE Perspective Intro, all streaming platforms. Check that out now. Second Perspective coming very soon. All of these things will come, and you will hear them, you will see them, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Yeah, man.
Sweet sister to the left, man.
Yeah.
What you got going on next week?
I've been in search of buildings. You mentioned earlier about me opening a lingerie spot. That's something I want to bring to Orangeburg.
Dope.
I want to be a new business owner in Orangeburg. Bring something. I've been born, raised here. I want to give something back to my community. So, of course, it was great meeting you today, and I would love to connect with you when it comes to mentor and what you can possibly help me with. And of course, it's dope just sitting at this table with these gentlemen because they've been putting me on every week since I've been here. And the connection has been amazing. So shout out to y'all. And I'm just keep growing and glowing.
Already.
Dope, man. Again, man, September 20th, man, we going up for my brother's birthday.
Go, bro.
John Plush, I love you, brother. Long live my brother John Plush.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
And we carrying on about you, boy. We carrying on about you
Act
real
up.
bad,
Yeah,
boy.
act up
On
about
the 20th, man. So y'all make sure y'all come out and support, man. Man, we gonna have a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be something that it's gonna be experience, man. I just want y'all to come and check it out, man. If you fuck with bro, man, come on.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
If you fuck with bro, you should know it's gonna be an experience.
You know what it is. You know the vibes.
Yeah. But other than that, man, I ain't listen, man. Like I always say, gratitude is the attitude, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning, and as soon as I crack my eyes, I thank the good master for another day.
Amen.
And everything else is on me.
Oh,
you know what I'm
really?
saying? I really don't have nothing to complain about, man. Kids healthy, man. You know, we have a couple hiccups, man. Shout out to my family, man. My aunt died on Tuesday. So shout out to the Bradley and the Berry family, man. My aunt died Tuesday. But again, she was going through a little battle, so it wasn't like it was not expected.
And she in a better place.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad she's not suffering from what she was going through. So you know, in those situations, man, we got to just look at all the good times we had, and you know what I'm saying. And
That's a fact.
And then she was like 80, so it's like.
Yeah,
what are we sad about, really, man? You know what I'm saying? It's our fight now. You know what I'm saying? We got to fight
Still got to
get
get there.
we still got to get there, man. So man, love is love, man. So anyway, man, I thank everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Without y'all, we ain't shit. I'm gonna tell y'all that every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. My boy to the right, who you be, my boy?
Man, I be boss man, the man with the plan to tell you to get your ass out there and vote.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So good brother to the right, who you be, my brother?
I'm James McQuilla, and I'm asking you for your vote as mayor of Orangeburg.
Yeah. Sweet sister to the left, who you be?
I'm Shawntel The Prototype. Go out and vote.
Yeah, man. Good brother to the left.
Hey, man, it's your man QZ Ball Buddy from the Berg with the beard, man. Go and vote Tuesday.
Man, shout out to my brother behind the bars over one, man. I'm your host of Most Carolina Slimm, and we out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
It's all about stick and move. Can't wear other niggas' shoes. Making decisions, precision. It's all about power move. Lay low and stack your bread. Fuck what them niggas said. They out your broken, disgusted. Them busters broke the head. It's all about having things. Ain't all about diamond rings. Take care of your people, my nigga. Making sure your family straight. Grinding and shining, nigga. That's part of the game. Shining by yourself, then nigga, your bitch ass lame. This ain't no fun out here balling by yourself. You end up getting all the calls called by the real. The only one to blame in the game is yourself. Now nigga on the bench looking sick, needing help.
Now was it worth the power and numbers, nigga? The world is yours, so put your niggas on the floor.
Boy, I bet you everything you want is in your hands. Till your homie gon' take a stand. Still wanna be the man. My just a struggling nigga out your dubbing. I'm just living my life. I'm just living my life. And if you ain't my grind and shining, taking care of mine, then you ain't doing it right. See when you on your grind, you don't got time for all that petty shit. You living your life. I'm just living my life. So tighten up your game, stay far from them saying your name. Make sure you doing it right. Make sure you doing it right. Make sure you doing it right.
Shit, man.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to thank everybody for supporting the Late Night Podcast, man.
Yeah, big shit.
Hey, give them a round of applause. That
Big
at
shit
least.
already, man. Damn
You know what I'm saying?
Even if your teeth is tote.
Even if you got the base yellow teeth, man. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. All the niggas that don't wear the deodorant that watch this shit, man. Thank y'all, man.
We got some shirts.
Yeah, man.
We got some shirts. We got some shirts.
You know, all the dirt. Hey, listen, man. I'm shouting out all the dirty dick niggas that watch this shit, man. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? All the women right here that sell their food stamps that watch this, man. Thank you, homie.
Shout out to Sam.
Hey, guess what? If you want somebody to buy them, hey, get the inbox. Then we buy food stamps. But anyway, man.
Disclaimer.
Hey, message.
I'm